Hello, 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 Internet. 'Tis I, your favorite drag queen turned DM, Shelley Von Miller here, with episode 35 of Through the Looking Glass, an Exandrian adventure. And, whew, though there were some things that happened, I mean, we had some scheduling mishaps happen. I am quite excited to get this on the road. Uh, for those who don't know, we are ending at 40 episodes, so we are 5 episodes till the end, and trust me, I am so excited about this ending, and I'm so excited to, I mean, just celebrate this game with y'all. Um, with that being said, let's find out more. What happened last time on Through the Looking Glass, shall we? Shall we? Hello, players.
Hello, DM.
Hello.
Hi,
Yeah.
hi. Yes. Uh, so, what happened last time? Who wants to give the lowdown? I know it's stupid to ask, but maybe somebody has like a little inkling of what happened.
Nope.
Nope. Nope. Nobody. Not a
Nobody else.
damn. Not a new person in sight wants to say anything. I love it. I love it. So,
Okay.
Bunny, what happened last time?
Let's see. Where were we? All right. So we did a 5-month time skip from still severe leaving us. Um, and now we're in the winter months, and we have 1 month from Winter's Crest. Um, learning a lot about. I wish I wrote this more plainly. Learning a lot about a part of a world that I had secondhand knowledge of. Learning a lot from Keyleth and Alora for planar shift. And I had to put together a sigil for planar shift. Um, and then we have Zahn's Cup Day that celebrates the liberator of Taldore. And oh, excuse me, Emon celebrates by throwing a festival. We got an invite to go to a ball in the Palace of the Sovereign. Um, the city is newly cleaned and prepped for the festival. We went to Fit So Good and picked our outfits, so they'll be ready by sunset. I got my cards read by an old lady who looks like a hag from the Feywild and is called the Fate Stitcher. Um, Daylily got the Emperor. Someone in your life recently left. This man who affected you is on a mission. No harm to anyone. More soul searching. Um, Creek and Relier then taste tested some meads, and it turns out that Rowan's um, was one
You
of the
almost
people
got drunk.
was one of the people competing, and his mead won. And yeah,
By dubious means. They won by dubious means. Nah.
it's fine.
Nah. Nepotism. And
You don't have proof, okay?
no proof.
Hashtag looking for Marshall.
So yeah, you were wrapping up your daytime activities and making your way back to Fit So Good to pick up your items. And the lady there who's kind of like a little decrepit, a little grouchy. Looks grouchy, just looks like a grouchy lady. It's just like, oh, Come on, come on. Let's get you fixed up. Okay, and everyone gets their lovely. Everyone describe what they're wearing. What did they decide on? I know that we discussed it last time, but like, what did we? What does it? Whenever you look at it in the mirror, what does it look like? How does it feel? What does it make you feel? Let's go. Let's start with Surin, aka Relier. What are you wearing, and how do you feel in it? Hmm? Surin?
Hold on. Oh,
Oh,
this.
you're pulling up your
No, I
picture.
think.
You're pulling up the picture that you had. That's right.
Hmm. It's not. Okay, I really don't know how to describe it. Hold on. It's an.
You can
Well,
also
uh,
repost the picture.
yeah.
That's easier. Mm-hmm. 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 Wow.
It doesn't have to be exactly that, but you get the idea.
Very nice. So, Blue, in your what kind of
Gold.
dragonborn are you?
What color?
I'm sorry? Yeah, what color dragonborn are you?
Gold.
Gold. So the gold on the jacket plays in with your. Very
Mhm.
nice. I like it. I like it. Blues and golds and some trousers and everything like that. That's
You
true.
did.
Creek, what did you get again? What did Creek get again? Um, Kai?
I think. I think she got addressed.
Yeah, an overcoat, like a huge like wolf pelt overcoat, but like what was the dress underneath? I can't remember what Daylily ended up picking. You can
I found
also
it.
repost the picture.
I got it for her. This is what she.
Oh,
Not that.
get out of here! No, Kai. No, I thought we went with like an actual dress and not this.
We did.
Yeah.
She posted. Last
Creek
time she
is
posted.
wearing a asymmetric off the shoulder dress. One sleeve is very long. It's
Yeah.
black and it has a long skirt.
There we go. That's what Creek is wearing.
Yes, with the fur wolf pelt
Very
She's,
nice.
hooves over top.
and she wears the fur coat up over it.
Very nice. And what are Daylily and Estet wearing?
Daylily is wearing a white flowy dress with very big sleeves, and it's got gold detailing as well as leaves on it. So it looks very her, very nature-esque. And then Estet is wearing a simple black dress, long sleeves, long skirt with um, her steel plate chest piece on top of it.
Very nice. Very nice.
So what I put the
Mhm.
two pictures,
Mhm.
Very nice. Very nice.
and I believe Sassandra's wearing a bow and a top hat.
Oh yes, Sasander is wearing a bow tie and a top hat. That's right. Is Sasander going? Is Sasander going to the ball? Because I don't think y'all bring him for the daytime activities? And he has an unlit cigar, but the end is enchanted to glow magically. Perfect. Perfect. So Sasander is going. So you
Prison Rat
yep.
is
And
also going.
what is Prison Rat dressed like?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Daylily would never obstruct
Prison Rat's
natural beauty.
of
with
course.
Clothes.
Of course. Um so with everyone donned in their gay apparel, um some actually being gay, some just it's a happy time. Uh you make your way to the Cloud Top district, to the palace, and there are throngs of people. I say throngs of people. There are large masses of people, whether they're walking because they live in the Cloud Top district and they're just walking to their home, or some are even making a show of it and showing up in carriages. So you're passed by carriages that are very well adorned and very well maintained. And yeah, you just see as you approach the lights get brighter, and like it just seems that the palace is very well decorated and very well adorned with all sorts of things like lights and banners and everything that everything you saw in the city, but like exaggerated to the upteenth degree for some reason. And yeah, at the as you enter the front door, you're asked for your invite, and of course, whoever is holding them, it hands them, and looked over. Oh yes, yes, of course. Go ahead. And yeah, is anybody carrying any weapons on them?
No.
No.
Hmm?
No. Is that a no for
No.
no? Okay. What about Creek? Is Creek carrying any weapons besides Sasander? Yes. What about Estet?
Big talker.
Actually, yes.
Estet does have her sword on her. Yes.
Uh, whenever you get partially way in, you're kind of like hung up between like this like main entrance area, like the front door that you enter at, and like the main palace store, and two guards approach you. Two guards approach you, your group, and they say, excuse me, you have to hand over all weapons. This is a no weapons party. I apologize. We will tag them and give you a ticket so you can procure them after the party. So please hand over all weapons, please. Thank you.
Estet begrudgingly
Yeah, I was about to say.
staring at Daylily, pouting, takes her hilt off, her belt off and hands it to them.
But she still has her like her her metal
Yeah, she like
corseted.
her belt to hold her sword, but
Yeah.
she still has her chest piece on.
What about Creek? Creek really doesn't want to give Sly's rapier away. You kind of don't have a choice. You either give it or you're kicked out.
Give it.
Do they know? Can I sneak it? They see. I mean, you can try to sneak the dagger, but they definitely see the rapier. Oh,
That is true. You do have
that's
advantage.
true. That is true. Give me a. Give me a sleight of hand. Give me a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand, that's stealth.
It's mostly making sure that like whether she keeps the cloak
When you're
closed properly
moving,
and things like that.
yeah, when you're moving
Stealth is
and
if she's gonna try and sneak past them, but she has a big fur coat.
Yeah. So, um, Hmm. Um. Yeah. The the guards look at you and also look at your Cayman and say, "Weapons, please." You can take your companion with you, your animal companions with you, but we do require all weapons to be checked. They probably see something like kind of glinting, like underneath your coat. Maybe it's like open a little bit. Be extra careful with this. Okay. Look, all right, we'll be extra careful. Here's your ticket. Here's your ticket. There's one to Estet. There's one to Creek. And it is they're labeled, and anything that is like sword is like mounted, like they have like this like open gallery, not open, but like a weapons holding section, and you can see that they are taking it very seriously. Like there are several weapons, and they have several weapon holders.
Displays.
Yeah, weapon holders. But yeah, you're let through. Do you give them your dagger, Creek? I should ask that. Definitely not. That's fine. I will say with that sleight of hand, with the 11, that you're able to, that they see the rapier but they don't see the dagger. Word, word, word. Perfect. Yeah. So it's got like an extra piece of clothing. It's only a tiny dagger. You only have a Cayman. No big
It's just a
deal.
tiny little dagger.
Just a small little dagger. Um yeah, with that you're able to go through, and yeah, whenever you get there you see just hundreds of people packed in this room milling about. There's like music over the hum of everyone talking. Everyone at the party is the cream of the crop of Iman and Taldore alike. They're wearing their most expensive clothes. You see, gold embroidery in some of the doublets and dresses, and some are wearing, fine jewelry in their hair and on their necks and on their hands, and it's just, it's one of like the few balls that happen like this and like Winter's Crest, and then like things stop happening until springtime. So yeah, it's quite the high society event, and as you make your way through the crowd to the large ballroom area, you wonder if you'll meet anybody there. Probably you'll be like, I mean, like, who is putting this on? Who's like, there's not like a receiving line like you see on TV and in movies. Whenever it comes to balls, there's no like receiving line. This is very much like a public event, and there's people talking, and like they're shaking hands and like kissing cheeks and things like that, and some are enjoying cocktails already, and some have like little canapes in their hands, and they're like hoo hoo. But yeah, before you really get your bearings, I would say daily you feel like a soft touch on the back, on your shoulder. Are you flying?
No.
No. It's probably like a doop right on your shoulder. Not even like a grab, but like a soft. touch
Okay.
from behind.
I'll turn around and see who's touching me.
Yeah, you see Alora Vysoren behind you. She's her usual braids that usually like her hair that's usually braided and it's braided down is kind of pinned up in like two side buns, braided side buns, and she has like some really beautiful looking head head jewelry, and her dress is like this very beautiful like cornflower blue, and next to her is her wife, her halfling wife, and they're dressed in complementary colors, and they look quite cute despite you knowing that they have Alora for sure has a lot of things that she's handling, and she says, "Well, hello there, you three, and Estet. Um, I was hoping that Silsophia would be with you. I did try to send him an invite, but for some reason, uh, it I guess it didn't get to him. Maybe he's still on his mission. Nonetheless, I'm so glad that you were able to make it. This is quite the party, isn't it? It's quite the party."
Silsavir is still on his mission.
Mm.
Yes. And yes, it's a grand party.
Between you and me, I swear Lady DeRollo loves spending money despite being quite the haggler and tight on the purse strings. But I this is quite the getup you are all wearing. Did you have these already prepared?
Actually, no. We didn't have them prepared ahead of time. But we figured as the champions of Tal'Dori, it was our duty to come prepared, so we had them made today.
Oh, beautiful. This is quite stunning work. Is it from the cloud top?
If it's so good, isn't it in the cloud top, is it?
No, it's not.
No, no. Actually, it was from Fits So Good. Um, the fashion at in the Cloud Top district really wasn't to our taste.
It usually isn't, honestly. It's mostly the others that really enjoy this, and like she like points to a few people who live in the cloud top, and you actually recognize um you recognize the woman that y'all stayed with at the beginning of your adventure, and she is wearing uh
The very eccentric woman.
yes, the very eccentric woman.
Nula.
Yes, Nula. Gosh. Um you see her in uh what's her face from The Princess and the Frog, like the little white girl from Princess and the Frog, whenever
Oh my
she's
god, her big
like,
pink ball gown.
yeah, her pink ball gown, she's like pink and white, and she looks like a frosted cupcake, and yeah, her hair is done up very exaggerated. it it looks it and you see like some people who are very much like in that style around the party, and you kind of just look and you're like, and Alora's like, I know. But I'm glad that you are here. You didn't have any trouble finding or getting in or anything like that?
No, no trouble getting in. Just some unwilling protests from uh, the two, these two, and I'm gonna gesture to Estet and um, Creek with giving up their swords.
Oh yes, it's just a precaution. We I've been having some issues with some of the local underground groups trying to cause havoc, as it were. So there you go. If you must know, I apologize. It is not our intention to make you ill-equipped. It's just our intention to make sure everyone is safe.
Definitely understandable.
But I will let you all enjoy the party. And yes, please come find me. I'm sure we have more to discuss.
We will.
Perfect.
Um,
And she takes her wife's hand and she uh
so
her
many lesbians in this
so
story,
many
man.
lesbians. So many lesbians.
And they're all. I think it's so funny that you ran with the tall woman, small woman trope.
Tall woman, small woman. Look, it's not my fault. It is. Thank you, Matthew Mercer, for giving us tall woman, small woman, lesbian energy in this world.
That's so funny.
So yeah, they go out to the dance floor and they're dancing, and it's very cute. It's very cute. So. But yeah, the night is yours to do what you will at the party. So it's up to you all what you want to do. Do you want to dance? Do you want to drink? What's the plan?
I don't know. Do you guys want to go do shots at the bar?
Do shots at the bar. Does Daylily say that?
Yeah.
Stet's probably Stet will probably be like, yes, darling, please.
Please get me out of here.
For the love of the gods, please. Oh.
Creek is feeling
Sorry.
herself.
Jeez. Creek is feeling herself in this big ass coat. Nice. She's just like kind of like dancing and just like ah la la. But yeah, like the music picks up a little bit and like it's very, very entertaining. Like some of the people who are dancing and enjoying themselves. But yeah, there's you can see on the peripheral of the area there's like bars set up and everything like that. Oh my god. There are people, they're like long like long tables, at parties. You've seen them. So yeah, and there's people like going back and forth, and yeah, there's one. I would say, give me a perception check. All of you, give me, those who are wanting to look for a non-crowded bar. Give me a perception check. We have a 13 from Daylily. From Daylily, give me a perception check for a stat, because she wants to drink. Yucker. 17, a 14. Okay.
What the hell were those?
Double
nines,
baby.
nines.
Double nines. A stat. A 6. Cool. Thank you, Estet. But yeah, with Creek is feeling herself, even though Creek is feeling herself, Creek is all like, oh, the back corner. The back corner has a fairly empty one that will take care of us probably. And kind of leads you through towards like a back corner where, yeah, there are very few people. They're just like one or two people who are like getting cocktails and going back to their groups, and there's like two bartenders, and they're cleaning glasses and making sure things are topped off, doing the usual like cater waiter thing, cater waiter bartender thing.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you saddle up to the bar. Um, what can I get you?
What does everyone want to drink?
We have wine of various types. We do not have Jaeger bombs in this world. No, no, Kai, we are not doing Jaeger bombs. Um, we have various wines from all over Taldori. We have various liquors from all over um, the world, and we also have water for those who are not imbibing. Rosé all day. There is a very nice rosé. Yeah. Oh,
Daylily
rosé.
and
Okay.
Daylily and Estet are going to do um shots of a fire brandy, which I'm assuming is going to be this world's version of Fireball.
Yeah, there's like a fire whiskey type of situation. Fire whiskey. Okay. 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 The bartender kind of looks at that up and down. Double.
And Estet just nods her head. Yes.
Double. For you, little lady, you get single.
That's fine.
What is Relier want? Rose is handed to Creek, by the way.
Probably wine.
Do you have preference for wine?
You guys are
Not
bored.
really.
We're supposed to be doing shots.
Huh?
That was above table. I
Oh.
said everybody's being boring. They're supposed to be doing shots.
Why
And
not?
everybody's just drinking wine.
They're pacing themselves. Calm down. A bottle, please. Jesus. You want bottle of? We cannot provide bottle, unfortunately. We can only provide glass of. But I give you big pour.
I was thinking of probably doing a shot of this world's vodka, but I don't think that exists.
I mean, there's potatoes. There's some
Yeah.
sort of fermentation. If they have, how many glasses per a bottle? Usually per 750 milliliter. And the bartender gave you a glass, and it's pretty much like 3/4 of the way full. Um, I would say with that pour, it's like 6 glasses.
I'll make it simple. I'll do a shot of Fireball.
Oh,
With it.
oh, okay. So fire whiskey.
See,
I'll give you double too.
thank you. Is she really gonna drink a whole bottle of rosé?
Rosé all day, baby. Um, but
Probably gonna have to carry her home then.
I will say this. The rosé is not happening for a lot of people. It's they're usually doing darker wine because of the season. So trust me, the bottle is basically yours. You don't have to ask. I promise. And yeah, you have your drinks, and you can stay here. But yeah, if you what's the plan?
After doing our shots,
Mhm.
Daylily is going to order a glass of giggle water.
Okay. Um, for those who did shots, give me
Con
because
save?
con save, yes.
I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Oh, you're definitely fine. Yeah, that's fine.
It's funny.
Everybody's fine.
Yeah, everyone's fine.
For now.
Giggle water. Okay, giggle water. We have. Okay, and pours you a thing of giggle water.
Okay.
Anything else? I can give you more
No,
shots. No? Okay, good.
I'm good for now.
Okay. Um, yeah.
I'm assuming Creek probably chugged that glass of rosé.
Yeah, probably. And the bartender is just filling it up again. Okay, I see you do not heed word. That is fine. That is okay. Fine.
I'm gonna have to keep an eye on her. I feel.
Um,
Um,
yeah, that's funny.
there is a change in music, and more people are dancing about, milling about. Somebody give me a perception check. Who
Okay.
it could be anybody. Perception
I got. Oh
9.
God. Do you need another?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can roll. You don't have to roll. It's up to
Damn.
y'all.
That's useless when it's not. It doesn't come to fighting.
16. It's not bad. You see a couple of the members of the Taldori Council that you've met before, to include the voice of the Tempest and Lady Dorolo. Towards like up towards the front, like, you know, there is like a row. I say a row of seats. Like there is like, yeah, like up on a taller little platform, there's like a row of seats that are empty, but you see Lady Durolo with Lord Durolo, and you also see the voice of the Tempest talking to each other. That's it. That's all you get.
Okay.
They're like very far away, and there's lots of music and lots of merriment happening. Anybody gonna? Yeah, Creek is gonna chug. Immediately order the second. Do the same. Order another. Take it easy on the third. Okay, I'm gonna need a 2 con saves from you.
Oh boy.
2 con saves from Creek. That's fine.
Okay.
15. Oh
Okay.
God.
You're feeling it a little bit. You're like, ooh, maybe I shouldn't drink rosé that fast. You know those wine hiccups that you get from drinking too much wine? You get a little bit of a wine hiccup. It's not great, but you know, you're like, yep, that's fine. That's okay. Okay,
Yeah, I
third
think you need
glass.
to
How about you calm down a little bit? Trust me, I said that you would have. There's plenty of rosé. Trust me.
Yeah, I think you need to calm down. But do I hear this?
I mean,
Yeah,
y'all
we're
are
all
all at
still
the
standing at the
bar.
bar.
All right. Well, I'm not sure. That's why I asked.
Third takes the rest of the hour exactly. Uh,
At least she's facing the third one then.
but yeah, you. Is anyone gonna dance or try to mingle with people or?
Yeah. Stat Daily are gonna go. What is it? Slow music or what?
Let's see. What do we have on the playlist?
I don't know.
That's
I have a really gay image in mind. I need slow dancing
it's
music.
like a little slow, a little folksy, a little like a little little slow. Yeah.
Okay. Daylily and Estet are gonna go dance. Um, Daylily for one of the very rare times is going to be flying
Oh.
so that she can reach Estet's shoulder.
That's bardcore
No,
hips don't
no,
lie.
that's it.
That's so funny. And
I've heard
slow
it.
dance.
It's a good one. Okay, good. Okay. Is anybody else gonna dance? Are Creek and Relier going to dance together? This is the question of the hour. Creek is going to clap, encourage along. Okay. What is Relier going to do?
Probably just sit there and vibe to the music.
Word. It's slow dance music, so there's very little vibe. Um, give me a performance check.
Oh God.
I know.
I got a nat
Oh,
20.
Wow. I will say with this nat 20, even though it is a minus, I will say with the nat 20, you have a very beautiful dance together. Estet smiles, her little smile, her little smirk. And yes, that I feel like that is very much Creek watching. And kind of, brings Daylily in close and kind of envelops her and leads her along, and you know the one of the few dances that you probably taught her.
Yeah.
One of the few dance steps that she knows, and kind of just glides you along. Really, it's like you flying but being held, and she's kind of
Yeah.
like not having to deal with your feet. So she's kind of like, okay, this is perfectly fine. It's just my feet. So
Yeah.
I will say with that nat 20, it's a very nice dance, very lovely, very very romantic. Do y'all talk about anything? Do you want to talk about anything while you're
No, they just enjoy
just
their
enjoy?
quiet moment together.
Whenever the dance ends, Estat kisses you in between your little forehead, on your forehead, in between your eyes, and says, "You know, darling, this is quite more enjoyable when not at a bar or having to worry about your feet."
I know. It's uh it's nice. I hope that we get to have more moments like this.
Agreed. Um, come, let's. I need another drink if we're going to dance more.
oh boy.
And yeah, go back to the group. Oh,
I feel like Relier and Estet are just bros.
they're bros.
Yeah, at this point,
I
they're
can feel it.
bros.
I can feel it. Yeah, it's been
Sword
like,
training in the garden together all the
yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, this continues on. You dance. Maybe other people dance together, and this goes on for another like hour or so, and yeah, there's like merriment and dancing and drinking and talking, and just everything is just very nice. And I will say that you're all enjoying yourselves, and you all if you all get an inspiration for having such a very good time.
Yay! I have 3 inspiration
Yeah,
points.
I know. You should probably use those. Or are you saving them up for last episode? You're like, I'm gonna dump them all.
I have now. I
I don't
have
know.
two.
I don't know, man. I've never been in an opportunity where I've needed to use them.
I know. Well, you could use them whenever.
Been in one. It didn't work out though.
Yeah, you can use them whenever. You can use them for whatever you want to roll them for.
I know. I've
Um,
just never needed to
but yeah,
waste anything.
you all are enjoying yourselves. Also, give it a stat inspiration.
Okay.
Keep track of her inspiration. Um, while you're at it. Um, but yeah, you're all enjoying yourselves, and there's like a, you know, it's just like a public thing, a public ball. So there's not like any like, you know, pomp and circumstance or anything like that. There's no like speeches given by the Tal'Dorei Council. It's just everyone is having a good time. Everyone is, dancing, and in the middle of the waltz, you hear a hissing noise come from nowhere. You can't tell like the
Oh, I
where it
knew it was too
originates.
good to be true.
I was ready for it. I knew it was gonna happen.
You hear a hissing. It's like a low. It doesn't sound like a snake hiss. It sounds like a
Air.
yeah, like air hissing, or like the like fine crackling whenever like there's a thunderstorm. There's like a kind of like that. Yeah. Oh, it's Sander, stop that. Yeah, you even say that. You're like, Sander, stop, don't hiss. But yeah, no, it there's no air. It's kind of like that air and air pressure kind of changes, and there's a hiss, and it kind of starts low, and then it builds up, and it's just like.
You hear that, right? You guys hear that, right?
Yeah, everyone hears it. The waltz, the music.
Everyone?
Yeah, the music stops. Everyone is kind of looking around, trying to pinpoint the the commotion, and like this can be heard over the music, and like even the music stops, and
Huh.
there's a give me a perception check, all of you.
21!
21.
Yeah!
Okay, 25. Stat 3. Stat's kind of just like trying to hold on to you and try to
Yeah, it's
probably
like, stay behind me.
Yeah, 17. Stay behind. And yeah, you all look around. You hear it from above you, so you look above you, and as you do, you see smoke trickling down, sort of like a fog, and it starts filling the ceiling, covering the plates that are the plated decoration ceiling, and even starts coming down lower and lower and blocking out the lights of the chandeliers. And soon, actually, those lighted chandeliers with fire that you don't know how they're kept lit. Is there a fountain? No. There's no fountain.
Creek and I both have control water.
Yeah, there's
control water.
I mean, like, you can also use whatever you have available. But yeah, you see this smoke and this sort of fog climb down and start extinguishing the fires from the chandeliers. And then the hissing noise goes away. It's okay. One,
what do you need water for? Because Daylily can create and destroy water.
The fact that you are thinking that this is like modern day sinks, it's not those kind of bars. It is like there's like basins of like drinks. You can use probably any liquid, but it's up to you. They also have water. Yeah, supposedly. This also is a world with magic.
President Station on your shit. Claim
Yeah, this is a world with magic, guy. So, you don't know what the bartender's fucking packing. But yeah, the hiss is soon replaced and kind of comes to a stop, and is replaced with this low moan that kind of like you feel it in your chest, like it's like a and more people are paying attention to where they're trying to find out where the source of the moan and the hissing is from, and where the smoke is coming from, and like some people are starting to make their way towards doors. And
can I see Alora?
Give me a perception check.
I got a 21. What do you mean?
Well, you were looking for the source of this, like the
it's
sound.
Okay. I got a 19. I'm not mad anymore.
Okay.
It's okay. My dice didn't fail me.
Okay, one, don't get angry at me. How dare you?
I wasn't angry.
But yeah, you see Alora with she's moved with her wife to where the rest of the council are at. Within that past hour or so, like more and more of the council have got together. So it's, the voice of the Tempest, Laura, Lady in, Lord Derolo, everyone that you've either met or haven't met from the Council of Taldore. And probably also some guards as well. And yeah, there's the moan is just like getting deeper and louder, and more people are getting very anxious and moving about and like kind of pushing their way. And then you hear like screams happening, popping up everywhere as like little bouts of lights, of like dancing lights, start popping up from like different little friend groups. And people are starting to push through and like try to escape. What are y'all doing? What are y'all going to do?
Hold on. Fog is comprised of water, right?
I mean,
it's got some water in it.
Yeah, it's got water. She also said that there are bottles of water, like not like plastic bottles, but like carafes of water.
I'm not curious about that. If I cast Create or Destroy Water, can I destroy the fog? Because it'll remove the water from the fog and just turn it into air again.
I mean, yeah, you can try. Does it require a roll?
No. It does say destroy water. You can destroy fog in a 30-foot cube within range.
What is the range?
30 feet. But if I cast it at a higher level, it'll go up by 5 feet.
Okay. And you're flying, so that's, I mean, yeah. Yeah, you disperse. I mean, this is a big room, so you won't get rid of all of the fog smoke.
I just want the fog above, like, where the door is, blocking the chandeliers, like, to light sort of like a path for people to leave.
I mean, the chandeliers are still going to be unlit.
Well, I have a thing.
Okay.
But I want that to be cleared, so it's sort of a lighted path. People stop freaking out. They're safely leaving.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that. Give me a persuasion roll, and then Creek is going to try and climb up onto the bar or table to get a better view and figure out what the fuck is happening. Yeah, you can do that. The bartender is kind of like ducking down and trying to like not be seen or anything. Not for any reason, but like with that persuasion, you are not persuading anybody to remain calm. But you do clear a path for where the smoke is happening.
I want to prestidigitation the chandeliers back lit again.
Okay, yeah, like they light a little bit. The not all of them, but some of them, because it's gonna take a while to do every single candle. I would say you'll get like maybe these are like pretty big chandeliers, so you get like maybe half of them lit, the one closest to you. So it gives a little bit of light. Yeah, Creek, what are you looking for? Are you just looking just to look, or like you're trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, but like what is the roll for? Yeah, what's causing the fog? What are people really panicking about? I think people are just freaking out because the lights were off. you can't see where the fog is coming from. It just happens. With a 17, you can see that there are people having issues leaving. Not because people are trying to stop them, but because like it's just a mass exodus of people. And yeah, like you are, yeah, there's a couple people falling over, they're getting helped up, things like that. But yeah, are y'all going to try to leave? Are you going to try to get to the council? What's the plan?
Um,
Or are you just gonna stay in your corner and hope to God that you don't get trampled?
I'm so I love myself, okay?
Yeah.
At the end of last session, I prepped I got wrist pocket
Okay.
and I prepped putting uh my sword in wrist pocket.
Okay.
Uh so Daylily is going to and wrist pocket is basically you flick your wrist
Yeah.
and one object in your hand vanishes.
It's an
And then
interdimensional
yeah,
pocket
into a
where you can
pocket. Yeah.
hide stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to undo that. Give Estet Daylily's sword, or it's a scimitar, but
Okay.
give Daylily that, and then, or give Estet that, and
Okay.
tell her to go help people get out, and try to keep them calm.
Okay. Oh, all right. And she's
And
going
then,
to kind of like wade and like push her way through. What is Relier doing during all this, Surin?
Damn. We don't have no clue what's causing this.
Yeah, you don't know where the source of the fog is coming from, where the moans are coming from. And like while you're looking and like people are milling about, those that moan is still happening. It's still caught like, howling over the crowd.
Can I roll to see if I see anything out of the ordinary in the crowd?
I mean, sure. Are you trying to look for something magical? What are what you say something out of the ordinary? What does that mean?
I want to see if there's someone in the crowd that's probably behind all the moaning and the fog, trying to blend in.
I mean, yeah, you can give me another perception check. I will say this. Creek did the same thing and it didn't see anything. But Creek is going to follow Estet to help the crowd and also maybe retrieve her rapier, leaving Sasandra at the bar with Daily and Relier. Okay, all right. Um,
um,
I will say this. Let's see. Give me for Estet and Creek because they're trying to push their way through. Give me athletics checks. I'm going to say with disadvantage because there's just a mass amount of people.
I rolled it before you said disadvantage.
It's okay. Creek.
Alright, let me roll it again.
21's good. That's good. Okay.
I got 21 twice.
Okay. Creek 22 and a 21. All right. Oh, wait.
Oh,
you
no.
rolled athletics twice already. You're good. So you take the lower. You don't have to roll it a third time. So 22 and a 21. Yeah, y'all are able, Estet and Creek are able to push their way through, not get knocked over, not have anybody mess with them. And Estet has like the sword, the scimitar up high, so she's not going to, stab anybody. And yeah, I'm not going to accept that athletics check, Creek. I saw the two that you rolled before. Yeah, you're good. I don't want to accept that nat one. You do not want a nat one in this case.
You
Can
gonna
I
get
go
knocked over,
ahead
girl.
and roll?
But yeah, you're those two are able to, and I mean, how tall is, I mean, Creek is not Creek, but Daylily's flying kind of probably sees above the crowd. How tall is Relier?
There should be 6 feet.
6 feet. So yeah, you see over most of the crowd. So you see those two get to the door and start like, try to manage people.
Right.
Give me persuasion checks. You don't
Who?
get disadvantage. You just get like a straight roll.
Who, me or?
No,
Nat 20!
Estet and Creek. I'm gonna say with that nat 20, it kind of alleviates the 3 from Creek, and I mean, Estet has an imposing kind of presence, and so she's able to persuade people to kind of like fucking mind your P's and Q's and get the fuck out the door in a timely. And like there's guards also doing it at the front door and like other doors as well, but like yeah, there's the one that they go to, which is the closest, which is the main door that y'all went through. They're able to kind of get through. Yeah,
And I go.
what's up?
Oh, I was about to say, can I roll now to see if I spot anything out of the ordinary in the crowd?
Yeah, just give me a perception check.
Ooh,
Um,
21.
yeah, I mean, you just see crowds of people. You don't see anybody like stopping and like pointing their hands or anything like that, or like their mouths wide open and causing this moan. You don't see any of that.
Oh.
So it's not like
Oh.
the from that movie that we're not going to name. Whenever they had that fun tournament, and the bad people came and caused a thing. No, it's not anything like that. It is very much, you don't see anything. You don't see the source of it at all.
Daylily wants to try to make her way to, she's gonna pick up Sissander. And
okay, all right.
she's gonna fly over the crowd to Alora.
Okay, give me a strength check to pick up Sissander.
Not animal handling?
Give me a strength check, and then we will see what the animal handling looks like. Not athletics, a strength.
Why did I
Oh
do
my
that? Leave me-
god.
It's fine, guys. What is?
Oh, that's
what,
athletics. Oh,
Does-
you rolled the wrong thing.
How big is Sissander? Like weight wise?
Creek said Sissander would be lighter than Daylily's usual equipment pack.
Really? How big is Sissander? I thought we've discussed this before. I thought
he's just a little man.
He's not a little man. He's not a little kid. He's a caiman, not a gator, but caimans are still big. Hold on.
Let me
average. No, I got it. Average weight of a
2 to 3 feet long.
caiman.
I don't remember.
He's not very big. She's able to pick him up.
13 to 88 pounds.
I've picked him up before.
She says he was 3 feet long.
We have an understanding, Sissander and
Okay. I'm gonna say, okay, you're slipping a little bit because you're flying. You've never flown with him.
Yeah.
So you're having trouble. Give me an animal handling check to kind of give him a call, like to make sure he doesn't like freak out and like, the cat wiggle whenever you pick up a cat and it's like, no, don't pick me up. Don't pick me up. Oh, 19. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, he's kind of wiggling a bit, but it's mostly like to make sure you're okay. What's Relier doing?
I'm not gonna send him alone.
Yeah, so you're gonna wade your way through?
Yep.
Okay, so this is going to be this isn't going to be an athletics because they were pushing with the crowd. This is going to be a saving throw. Okay? because you're waiting against the crowd.
So,
So
strengths
yeah,
saving?
give me a strength saving throw.
You got it.
Do I have advantage on that? No, I don't think so.
You got it.
You are having trouble pushing against this crowd. You're
Of
getting like a
course I am.
few you're getting a few feet, but then like you're getting stopped a little bit and people are like, "Get out of my way. Get out of my way. How dare you push me? How dare you?" Give me another strength saving throw.
Could I?
Yeah.
Could I stonkies ring him?
Read it again.
Cause I lifted Silsaphir to get him out of the cart. Where
Mhm.
is it? Fuck, where's...
But he was
That's
also
how she got him.
unconscious.
That's true. Stonky's ring. While wearing this, you can cast telekinesis spell at will.
Okay.
But you can only target objects that aren't carried or worn.
Okay. I'm gonna say because Silsaphir was unconscious at that time, it did not count. And I think with telekinesis you can't like. I don't think you would be able to do that.
No.
So yeah, you have your hands full with a Cayman in both hands. Do you really want to see if you drop him into a crowd
No.
as your flag? Yeah, I was about to say.
Scatter.
Scatter. Exactly. Give me another strength saving throw. Okay, you're doing a lot better. You that first push you kept getting pushed back, but like this time you put your whole body into it and you're parting the people and yeah, you're able to push through a little bit more. Give me another strength saving throw.
Oh.
Perfect. Excellent. Yeah, with that last push, you're able to kind of just push your way through and you like part the last couple of people and you're at the group just as Daylily kind of wonkily glide like flies down towards the yeah, I was about to say you could have used inspiration, but yeah, you
Oh, me?
yeah, you could have. You could have used your inspiration to re-roll
What
that
if
first one, but it's fine.
I got there eventually?
Yeah,
Plus, I didn't want to waste it.
I am really glad that you didn't fail 3 times. I'm really glad that you didn't fail 3 times. Uh,
Why do I get the feeling that if I fail 3 times, I would have been trampled to death?
yep, not to death. You would have just taken some damage. Um,
Uh,
yeah, you would have taken some damage, and you don't have your armor on, so yeah. Um, so yeah, you two and Ssander are at the Council of Taldore as they're kind of talking and trying to figure out, and like you see Alora kind of like move her hands about and everything like that to try to figure out where like she's also parting some of the fog to relight the chandeliers and doing some of the similar things as you. What's the plan? What are y'all saying as you get there?
What's going on?
It's a lady Derolo who pipes up first. We have no idea. So hopefully, Alora, what is going on? And Alora's like, just kind of like doing some things, and she's like, I have no idea. I have no idea, Vexalia. We'll try to figure this out. Hopefully we can get people out safely. And yeah, they're
Ixet and
Vexalia.
Creek are at the main door
Okay,
helping
good,
people
good.
get out
Okay.
safely.
And we also have the gods as well. And it's the voice of the Tempest who pipes up next, and she's kind of like leaning on her staff, and she says, "Yes, hopefully we can figure out what is going on." And just as she says that, the moaning comes to an abrupt end, and with the remaining smoke, it kind of coalesces in the center of the room at the like top of the ceiling, and out of nowhere you hear a high-pitched scream as somebody points up and looks and says and screams at the ceiling, and you see this skull, eyeless, dark, menacing, peering through the smoke at the milling crowd with its mouth wide open, and that's where you feel like that's where the moaning was coming from, and finally it stops, and you hear a familiar voice ring out across the room. You will not succeed. You will fail to save your friend. You will fail to save your family. Only he holds the key to your success. We will be waiting. And with that, the skull disappears, but also in that, the room goes pitch black. And after a few moments, the candles everywhere spout up with flame, and it relights the room. And there's still people struggling to leave. The skull is gone. The smoke is gone. Everything that had caused the commotion is gone. And Alora and the Tal'Dorei Council kind of just turn to your group, because you're the heroes of Tal'Dorei, and Alora looks at you and says, "Do you have any idea what this is about?"
Yes.
You do?
I think so. Just to confirm,
Yeah.
the familiar voice was
More feminine.
it was oh, I can't. Where's her name?
Alright.
Thurin? Yeah, Thurin.
Yeah, it did sound like Thurin.
Okay. I believe that was Thurin. She is a follower of you know who?
You know who? What is look? I just make
This ain't
the.
Voldemort.
I don't want to make people panic. Okay, we're surrounded by people panicking already.
I mean, he's kind of like Voldemort.
Not
In a
really.
sense.
He's not
I
that
ain't
great.
trying to make everybody
I don't
panic. Okay.
Bruce.
That ain't Bruce.
Who is
Oh,
that?
that's my dog.
Oh, that's your dog. Okay.
I don't want to make people panic by saying his name right now. Okay.
Okay.
She is a follower of, you know, and they want Reliar to join them.
Why?
They didn't say.
Interesting. It's Lord Dorolo who steps up next and says, "So you're saying that the Whispered One wants your Dragonborn friend here?"
Yes.
Why? For what reason? I know you said you don't know, but there's got to be a reason that they've posed the question to you.
Daily's just gonna shrug and look at Reliar.
Everyone's looking at Relier now. Oh, the dog barks. Siren runs away.
Trying to remember what.
They never told us. Like,
Yeah.
they just said that they want Relier. Let me go back to that.
Yeah. You can say that again. You can also, I think you had a dream, correct?
Yes, I'm trying to remember what he said to me in the dream.
Do you remember the gist of it? This is why you take notes, everyone. This is why you take notes.
Okay, let me see. I think I have your dream written down.
Of course. Bunny with the fucking save.
Relier has a dream of nothingness, surrounded by nothingness. That was your dream. Creek had a nightmare about her village, and Daylily had a dream about Estet disappearing and showing up in a crypt. Those were the dreams.
So yeah, it was mostly, the dream was about, trying to convince you that you needed the Whispered One to help your friends, to be a better person, to be more powerful.
Basically, without him, you're nothing.
Yeah. Basically promising you the world with power.
Yeah, I don't work like that.
You don't want to say that to them?
Well, yeah.
Okay. So what do you tell them as they're looking at you?
He promised me a lot of things. Another, he promised me a world of power if I join him. But that's not what matters to me.
I see. Well, we can try to protect you as best we can. Nonetheless, try to avoid the Whispered One, I guess. Right. And, yeah, you still have, like, there's still crowds of people, but, like, they're getting fewer and far between, who are leaving, and finally you're able to, leave with the council, and the council is surrounded by guards as you leave. All of you leave, and yeah, whenever they walk you out, Lady Gerolo says, just beware of what he promises and what his followers promise. They are deceivers in the highest form. They will tear you down without a moment's notice, no matter if you're on their good side or not. If you find out more information and find out where they are located within the city, because this had been set up prior, probably, we will reward you handsomely. You already have the home, but we will make sure that you are set up for a very long time.
We know where Thurin lives outside of the city, so I'm sure we won't have a problem finding her here.
Good. And you all gather again, and you all make your way back to your home. Before everything happens, what are y'all going to do? Do y'all talk about this as you walk home? What does it look like whenever y'all walk through the city with like the last? You got your rapier, okay?
You got it when you went to the door.
Yeah, you got your rapier. Estet got her sword. Everyone got their stuff.
That was just to make people listen to you.
Yeah. No. It wasn't to get your sword back. It was to make people listen to you as they were like crowding the door. No. Everyone got their things back. Who asked for them. So yeah. Um with that, y'all decide what before we go to break, what do y'all talk about this as you make it back? Do you just not talk about it and then y'all just go to sleep? What is the plan?
Um, Daylily is probably gonna start interrogating Relier.
Okay.
Oh,
In the middle of the street as y'all are
Like as
walking?
they're walking, like, you have to think about like your past or your ancestors. Why would they want you? And basically just throwing a bunch of different questions at him, like trying to figure out why
Mm.
Vecna wants him.
Mm. Mm. Give me a history check, Relier.
what the? Why?
He don't know nothing about his past.
I will say this, he knows a lot about his past. There's nothing that connects any of the Dragonborn of Exandria to Vecna and the Whispered One and the cults and things like that you know of. At least you know that, I mean, you all came to Whitestone after it was liberated from the Briarwoods. So you helped with, like, your family helped with the rebuilding and the starting of the army and things like that. Um, so I mean, you've heard tales about the Briarwoods, who were highly connected with Vecna and the cult of the Whispered One. I mean, they were trying to resurrect him. Um, but yeah, you have, outside of that, there's no connection per se. So yeah. With that, we're going to take a little bit of a break, and we will see you in a bit. Get up, stretch, drink some water, and all that like. And we will see you in a bit, okay? All right. And we are back. And we are gonna be spending the next 7 days figuring out what these wonderful people are going to be doing in the city, preparing for their ritual, preparing for whatever is supposed to happen. What are the plan? What is the plan? Basically, you got instructions. I say instructions. You got kind of told by the Tal'Dorei Council to make sure that the Whispered One's cult isn't an issue. To find out where they're at in the city, if they do have a presence still in the city. What's the plan?
They did have Gale. So,
I'm so.
my thoughts.
Oh, the I was like Gale.
Smoking Gale.
Yeah.
My thoughts are earring message Gale to see if he's with them.
Okay. Hold on. Let's see something real quick. Characters. Because I'm being... It's a pain in the ass. These guys. So you're gonna do the bunny.
Uh-huh.
Okay. NPC. Who did it? Do. Let's see. Gel. Not Gil. Or Gale. Gel.
I always say Gale. Sorry.
This isn't fucking Baldur's Gate 3.
I always say Gale, even before that came out. Okay.
I know. I'm being facetious.
You are.
Okay, and you gave him the ring, the earring, to communicate. Okay. All right. What is the plan?
Gale.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see if he answers.
Yes? Who is this?
It's Daylily.
Oh.
Are you with Theren?
No. Therin, kicked us out. Well, kicked me out.
What do you mean you?
Yeah.
She kept Smoke.
Well, it's complicated. And by complicated, I mean Smoke is dead.
Huh?
How?
He... Well... It's complicated.
Are you in Emon, or are you still...
Oh, no, I'm on... Oh, gosh, what is this place? The Menagerie Coast.
Menagerie, what now?
Is there a Cobalt Soul there?
Where am I at? That is a great question. I haven't really been doing much studying lately. Mostly because I'm just trying to make sure I don't die. Let's see. Where am I? Name. I need a name. What is the name? Okay. I'm in, I believe, Port Zune. I don't think there is a Cobalt Soul here. I haven't, like I said, I haven't really been doing much stuff, like, you know, studying and researching and stuff. But yeah, I've kind of just been here in Port Zune.
I need you
Mm.
to explore the city and tell me if there's a cobalt soul there so that I can meet you there and you can tell me what happened.
Okay, I can try. I've, like I said, I don't really, I'm just trying to get my bearings. But yeah, I'll try.
Thank you.
Yeah. You give me give me a history check. Because you are from the Menagerie Coast. 14. You've never gone to Port Zune. You had no reason. But you're from Port Damali.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know that Port Zune is a smaller coastal city, um, but it isn't like as big as like Nicodranus and Port Damali and all that. Uh, you are not sure if there is a cobalt soul there, but you didn't see whenever you went in the circle that is the like the rooms where there are the different teleportations. You didn't see the name there,
Mm-hmm.
so you don't know if there is one, but there probably isn't if you didn't see the the name, but
Right.
you don't know. What is Adranus? No, Nicodranus. Nicodranus is a city in Port Damali. Not Port Damali, on the Menagerie Coast. It's the major port on the Menagerie Coast. And then Port Damali is the second one. What?
What is happening to you, Kai?
Hey,
I think she's just
he's
like,
losing it.
excuse me? But yeah, you don't know if there is one, but you're guessing based on like what you've seen and everything like that. And do you have keen mind? I can't remember.
Me? Yes, I do.
So you would remember that there wasn't a portal in the portal room.
Okay.
So
Is there one to get to the Menagerie Coast or no?
yes, there is. You know that. Let me not lie to you. You saw one. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, you know that there's one to Port Tamale.
How far is Port Zune from Port Damali?
Ooh, that is a great question. Um, Port Tamale is um. Let's see. Let's look at. I mean, you don't have a map of the Menagerie Coast on you, but
No, I have one in my trunk at the key,
yeah.
but we are not there right
No, 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 you're not there. It is. Ooh, I'm gonna say probably like a couple of days journey,
Shit. Okay.
whether it be on land or by boat.
Okay.
So,
All right.
but yeah, you know now that Smoke is dead, and he doesn't want to discuss why.
Well, we're going to, whether he wants to or not.
Mm,
I'm gonna message him back.
okay. Like use a spell slot or use the
Use one of the charges on the earring. Yeah.
Okay.
Another one. Where is my earring? Why can I not find it? There it is. Gail, there isn't a Cobalt Soul in Port Zune, but if you can get to Port Damali, I can meet you there.
Port Tamale might take me a while, but okay.
And I've got family there if you need somewhere to stay.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, I will try to find a passage to Port Tamale. Okay. All right. I'm sorry that I can't give you more.
We'll talk about it when we see each other.
Okay. And yeah.
I want you guys to know when I'm messaging, I hold my hand up to my face like I'm on the phone.
Like this, just like, hello.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Oh, you do this IRL?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about in character. I was like, they don't have phones, but okay.
No,
But you mean
IRL. Like I'm on a phone call.
yeah. Oh my god, that's so funny. Um okay, so what's the plan for the next 7 days? I will say this, it'll probably hold on.
Please only let it be like 3 days that it takes him to get to Port Damali, and then zip zap, we can transfer back and forth. Cobalt Soul, get him to Iman.
Ooh,
Because I'm now a member of the Cobalt Soul.
yes. Do. Let's see. It doesn't say. I'm gonna say it takes 7 days.
No, please, at least 6, so we have 1 day to figure out what happened to Smoke.
I mean, it's gonna take 7. Well, you also have to think that maybe there's not anything happening today or tomorrow, and it takes 5 days, 5 to 6 days. So, yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. All right. So, with that being said, what are y'all doing for the next 7 days?
Daylily's on investigation mode and using Estet's connections to try and find Thurin in the city.
Okay, all right. I will say with that, using that connection, and what are you trying to find out?
Where Thurin is in the city.
If Thurin is in the city,
If she's in the city, and if she's not, who that follows the Whispering One is in the city.
Give me an investigation check, and since you're using a connection, the DC is going to be 16. Now, what are Relier and Creek doing also during this time?
If I use inspiration, does that mean I get advantage?
Essentially, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna roll it with advantage and burn an inspiration point. 18.
Okay. All right, let's find out what everybody else is doing, and then we'll circle back to that roll. What are Relier and Creek doing during that time? Oh, bubbly water.
I'm going to see what she's going to say.
Okay.
But not actually. That's what I'm not actually doing. I'll get my response after she says what she's going to say.
Creek is going to be practicing for her realm warp trip while trying to ensure that she will be able to come back eventually. Okay, so what are you going to do to practice? Because you can't do anything until Daylily has all the proper sigils in place. Arcane focusing. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna say with that, I'm gonna say because Daylily has books from whenever she was in school and things like that, because Daylily is a hoarder. We
Let's
all
face
know
it.
this. Let's be real. Daylily keeps school books from whenever she was a child and her notes. That link. Oh, okay. Um, to this world. Okay.
Daylily already gave you her focus. She gave you one of her arcane focuses,
To
which
anchor.
is yeah, it's an antler with moss and
Okay.
crystals on it.
So with that arcane focus, I'm gonna say with that connection and the books, that will be two connections. And it's not gonna be an investigation, it will be, I'm gonna make this an arcana check. Your DC is going to be 14, and you get to roll with advantage. Okay. Now, while that roll is happening, what is Reliar doing, Saren?
Trying to figure out if he is possibly met. No, what? Who's clapping?
That was me.
Because she got a 21.
No, look at the rolls.
Oh, let me look.
Huh?
Look at the rolls properly.
Oh my god.
But
Oh God.
but I will say this: what is Reliar doing?
Trying to wrap his head around if he's possibly met you know who before.
Like unknowingly, or like people? What are you going to be using now? Do you have any connections in the city or connections in general? That will help with this. What is the what are you going to use to try to make this as successful as possible? You can also roll with no connections. The DC is just going to be higher.
Trying to figure out what connections would he have at this city.
Yeah. You can also contact home. You can try to contact other people that you might have connections with. Like, you can utilize anybody.
Oh wait, my earring message is what Gil has. I don't have.
And that is earring to earring, mind you. It's earring to
Oh,
earring. So it's not like
I
a
don't even know.
message
Alright.
spell that
Ah.
it's earring to earring.
What?
So okay, so if you can't think of any connections, I will say roll an investigation check. Actually, what's better, history or investigation?
Which one has a higher modifier?
Yeah, which one's the higher modifier? Do you have advantage in it?
History.
History? Okay, so the DC is going to be 18 still, but roll a history check for me. Yeah. 25. Jesus Christ, y'all. Okay. All right, let's start with Daylily. Explain again what you're looking for.
I am looking for anyone connected to Vecna or Thurin.
Okay. So, you know in the city that you're utilizing a stet who has
Yes,
connections
I'm
to the
using.
underground and the underworld
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yes.
So you know that there are factions within the city that you know you know sway things and the like. Um, you know that Stet is part of the brain will brain eventually.
Clasp?
She's part of the clasp.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the clasp is they're full of spies, thieves. They fence objects, of power and things like that. They have assassins and saboteurs and smugglers, and it's essentially a thieves guild.
Mm-hmm.
So you know that they have connections in all sorts of cities and, do that. I will say with that, what did you get? You got an 18, right?
Yeah, I got an 18.
Um you let's see, hold on. Let me bring up this real quick. You've heard from a stat using while she uses her connections that there is a jeweler in the city who has he keeps getting some very interesting jewels in, and he he just seems shady. But I mean, it's a jeweler, and like anybody who has connections to any part of the underworld just seems shady in general. Uh, you you know that he has like just it's like a decent business, according to a stat, and it is in, I will say, if we're looking at the Emon map. Did I bring this map up? I did. Haha. I'm
You did.
smart.
Yeah, we have one.
You would say she points towards where most of the businesses are, the regular businesses are in Abdar's Promenade. Um she doesn't she says that the business, she doesn't remember the name. She just knows that the human, the guy is named the last name was Puck. And that's it. That's all she was able to get.
Ooh, Puck?
Puck.
Like Puck?
Yep, Puck.
Okay.
Now you don't know if he has any connections to the Whispered One. You just know that he's kind of shady. Fences like high priced jewelry and jewels, for the clasp and the claret order and all that stuff. Um,
Okay.
you know, but he might know people who talk. You don't know. All right. So with that nat 20, we're gonna go over to Creek. With that nat 20, you are able to, like, I will say this, while probably while Daylily is waiting to hear back from a stat during this time, because it takes a few days to poke and prod and everything like that. During this time, Daylily helps you and sets up this arcane focus for you, and like says, "Oh, this is like y'all can roleplay this. I'm not gonna, but yeah, this is with Daylily's help and like all her objects and her books and things like that. She sets you up. So what does that look like? What would Daylily do in this instance?
Daylily would basically just teach Creek how to like clear her mind and
Mm-hmm.
focus on what she wants to happen with the planar shift,
Mm-hmm.
and like clearly picturing where she's wanting to go, her connection with that world, and like feeling the magic in the air around her and within her.
Okay. And yeah, with that nat 20, I will say, what does the picture of Toril, of your homeland, of your place in the Moonshay Islands, look like, feel like, Creek? Pardon me. And Surin, while we're waiting for a response, try to see what you're trying to figure out. Like, kind of like pre-plan with that, with that 25. Like, what you're, like, trying to ponder in your head for history. Mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. We're getting a very nice description, and I can't wait.
I know.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. She's been gone so long it doesn't hold the warm fondness that one would normally associate with home, but still she feels driven to accomplish this task. Yeah, with that like drivenness, she kind of pictures back to like her village, and like even from that dream there was still lingering thoughts of like, not lingering thoughts, but like lingering ideas of what that village looks like, and like the cities that you encountered along the way, and like where you came from whenever you passed through the Fey realm, and into the city, like into Taldore. You were able to kind of remember back to all those towns that you traveled through, the you know everywhere that you visited. Oh, lore chat. Let's see. Lore chat. Uh um ooh, what is, okay, so who is this from? Who is this this little tidbit from? Is this what you're thinking? Is this like the thought that pops up in your head? That I see you're driven by your destiny.
No, it's. Do you know what it's actually from?
No, I don't.
It's from Has Been Hotel.
Oh my god, I'm so done. Bye. Okay, we're done. Goodbye, everyone. You can tell I don't give a fuck about the songs. Obviously, I was just watching to watch, just to see what this was. What? Oh my god. Anyways, uh, yeah, you think of that. Okay, so now let's switch over to Relier. Surin, what is that 25 with history look like whenever you're trying to like figure out what is going on? I quit. Y'all, I hate y'all. Fucking Has Been Hotel song. But not, I'm not quitting, but like what does it look like? What are you trying to piece together? And by the way, this is happening throughout the week. Like you're like you're looking and you're, this is for everyone, you're looking for clues, you're asking questions, you're kind of like focusing on stuff, you're meditating, you're, you know, looking through notes, looking through, you know, all that starts with sorry. I'm no Creek, no, get
It
out.
starts with
Get
sorry.
out. It starts with shall. But yeah, Cern, what is Reliar's look into his past look like? Cern, you're muted.
No, I'm not.
Okay. You're just think are you thinking?
Yeah, he has some meme, but not never.
What's up?
I don't think he has met you know who in the past.
Mm-hmm.
He may have seen signs or probably heard of him before.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you've definitely heard of what happened. I mean, you grew up in Whitestone. So you've heard about what Vox Machina did to, I mean, it's everywhere in the city. What Vox Machina did to the Whispered One and his remnants and Lady Briarwood, and you know, freeing not just Whitestone but the world from the tyranny, and making sure that the Whispered One is behind the veil, behind the lattice work where all the gods are. And you know that he is from another world. He is from you don't know what world, but you know this is according to your history lessons. This is from he's from another world. He deals in secrets. He deals in you know, magic, and is before he was a god, he was a lich. So you know that he is but he was a powerful wizard and is very much a powerful being in general.
Mm. I know when Relier has done missions he before he joined this team.
Yeah.
I wonder if maybe I don't remember. I wouldn't exactly remember every mission he did in detail.
You probably have encountered
Yeah, I was
um
about to say maybe has not you know who, but probably his followers.
yeah, you probably have encountered like um people
He-
who are groups that are very not in the same instance of like say Estet with the clasp where they're like fences and stuff like that, but you've had encounters with hold on with let me see with uh the League of Miracles, who are like magic users and things like that, and you know that they are very, you know, the people who are, from what you've gathered from who you've encountered so far with this group and maybe in the past as well, uh, that the people who are in the remnants of whatever cult is left of the Whispered One, they are powerful magic users. So you know that with power like that, that they need magical items, or they have access to magical items, they have access to potent magics, whether they be warlocks or maybe even clerics, paladins, things like that. So you know that they are powerful magic users and that it wouldn't be just like your normal like thief that would be in there. These would be like arcane using individuals who are in this cult.
They would have powerful magic items, correct?
They would have powerful magic items, correct? Yeah, I mean you couldn't tell what kind of magical items were on Thurin, but you could tell that she had a few rings, a necklace. She probably had a few other things tucked away. I mean, she had magic on her own as well, but yeah.
Don't tell me this has to do with what I think it does.
What's up?
I don't think
Hmm?
is a staff of striking considered a powerful magic item? Just wondering.
A staff of
'Cause
striking?
this has nothing to do with that, does it?
I have no idea what the staff of striking.
Remember, he got it and then he sold it.
Oh no, this has nothing to do with that. Yeah, I mean
That's one of the things I was thinking about.
it has magical like
I
essence
was about
to
to say,
it.
if all this revolves around this stuff, I was gonna be freaking pissed.
But from the staff of striking that these are just to like the magic imbued is just to
Yeah.
make it hit heavier and hit harder. But yeah, it is considered a very magical weapon. It is considered a magical weapon, but it is not like a it's not like a, you know, like something that would have like spells attached to it. It was just imbued with magic to make it like hit harder and things like that. But yeah, with like that whole week, you all do your thing, whether it's contacting your connections or honing your arcane um, abilities or trying to figure out your past. What's up, Saren?
Or there's only two. It's either I have done something in the past that I probably pissed him off, or I'm pissed him in a way, and I don't even know.
Yeah,
That's
you
what I.
don't know. You don't know.
I have
Um,
to have done something.
yeah, that's true.
Can't be
So
impressed by nothing.
you don't
There's no
know.
way to. All I know is he wants me. That's all I know.
Yep, that's all you know.
He
Um,
wants you.
he won't you. Um, but yeah, with that, we're gonna wrap the week, and give me Daylily. Give me an Arcana check to see how well you progress through this ritual planning as you're also trying to get other information.
16.
16. Perfect. Okay. So, with that, I'm going to say that you are able to get the first ruin, the first kind of glyph thing that you have to draw out and everything like that and harness for this ritual. And it is, hold on, it is the plane shift one. This is the one like you've seen Keyleth teach you as well, and you've been trying to get it down perfectly and kind of like harness it and make sure that it works just right. And it is. I'm gonna drop it in the lore. I'm gonna drop it in lore. It is this sigil.
Oh, cute.
By the way, I made all these, so you're welcome.
They're very cute.
Very
I
nice.
thought you were gonna make me draw them, and I was like,
No. This is you.
squiggle.
This is you drawing them. This is Daylily. That's hot.
Yeah,
That's hot.
it is. I
But
love
yeah,
it.
that is the first of 3 that you have to utilize in
Okay.
this spell. And yeah, with that, pin it. Oh yeah, pin it. Okay, thank you. Yeah, pin. Oh yeah, pin. With that, we are going to call it and say, oof, oofta,
Oof.
oofta.
Daylily and Estelle are gonna go intimidate a jeweler.
Yes. All right, I'll be back, y'all. With that being said, thank y'all very much. We are not going to be raiding out. Actually, no, you know what? Let's see. Shall we raid out? Shall we raid out? We don't usually raid out here, but I feel like we should raid out. I feel like it would be good fun. Good, clean fun. Da. Fish? I was going to do some D&D people, so... I was just gonna do like a Dungeons and Dragons stream, so hello, Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, that would make more sense. That would make a lot of sense. Let's do this. Let's go to oh, this is perfect for us. We're going to go over to the Grouch Couch. They have a Feywild campaign, and which is perfect for us. So we are going to go raid the Grouch Couch. Yeah. And give them some love and some hype. Make sure to give them a follow, and make sure to like and subscribe. I love you guys very much. I will see you later on the internet. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone.